Greetings, Fire Chargers, Darkblade here. In this video I will be reacting to a video called Bleep Language Useful Phrases. Use USMC Marine Corps World War II Training Film 64734. And it was uploaded on December 14th, 2018 on the channel Periscope Film, but the actual footage itself is from the Second World War, so it is obviously much older. Disclaimer. This historic film contains words, language, and phrases particularly with respect to race, which may be offensive to a modern audience. Periscope Film presents the movie as a historical document so that students, researchers, and the general public can see an original World War II sourced argument, just as Marines would have seen it during the conflict. We do not endorse the opinions or racial ideas present in the film, but embrace a pluralistic society where differences are respected. And tells us that racial names and epithets are anathema to our organization. The World War II training film, Blank Language Useful Phrases, was made for the indoctrination of U.S. Marines. I don't think indoctrination is an accurate word here. The film begins with the footage of captured Japanese soldiers and discussion of the importance of intelligence gained from them which has saved American lives. Next, the film moves to the classroom where some basic pronunciation guides are shown, and then phrases such as surrender, ceasefire, drop your weapons, hands up, we won't murder you, and others are taught. The instructor also teaches phrases for dealing with captured Japanese prisoners, including strip, come out, come here, forward, shut up, etc. A Japanese soldier is shown in the classroom, presumably a Japanese American drafted into the role specifically for the film. Military training emphasizes the critical role of capturing Japanese prisoners during World War II to gather valuable intelligence which helped save many American lives in key battles like Guadalcanal and the Marshall Islands. It teaches U.S. Marines how to handle prisoner safety and introduces 11 essential Japanese phrases used to command enemy soldiers in the field, such as surrender, ceasefire, drop your weapons, hands up, and we won't murder you. The film provides pronunciation tips. Okay, I am not going to read the entire rest of the description because that would take probably longer than watching this video itself.
Craziest touchdown now. Tennessee Titans. Music City Miracle. I called it. Was that what?
Why am I getting this ad? I don't even live in Tennessee.
Nothing. That's a fib. New customers bet $5 to get 300 instantly in bonus bets.
Thought it wasn't that, what's it called, Mudwater ad or whatever it is. U.S. Marine Corps official training Semper Fidelis. I guess that means always faithful in Latin. And we have the title, Something Language Useful Phrases. Marine Corps photographic session, Marine Corps schools. No, that's who it's produced. What is this background music?
A great many Marine lives were saved on Guadalcanal, Bougainville, in the Marshall Islands and elsewhere as a result of information obtained from Japanese prisoners. To capture Japs may be in some cases more important than capturing Jap positions. For prisoners can tell us where the enemy is, how strong he is, what Jap units are present, what his plans are, and where his artillery and command posts are located.
By the way, I don't know how worried I should be about this video being restricted, but I don't think it should be. it should be that word, because these potentially offensive words are not ones that I am saying. They are from the original audio. And also, my channel isn't even eligible for doesn't even meet the monetization standards. And I'm getting a mid-roll out.
Look at Jack come. The family must depart.
Artillery and command posts are located. Having captured a prisoner, the next task is to handle him with a minimum of risk to yourself and with efficiency in order to get him to the rear quickly for questioning. Thus, in addition to the individual and team training you have received, the knowledge of a few Japanese words may prove invaluable.
In this picture, we're going to learn 11 Japanese phrases, all having to do with the capturing of prisoners. Now, first, the pronunciation. Pronounce A as in father.
I'm not sure how accurate that is.
I as in machine. E as in men.
That's somewhat close.
O as in bone.
Thank you.
U as in rude.
Well, technically, the Japanese U is slightly different, but that sound doesn't exist in English, so. And technically, the only difference between them is roundedness.
When the vowel O is marked long, you hold the sound twice as long. Say Tokyo, not Tokyo. G.
Why are they specifically signaling out O? Is that one of the most common most common long vowels in Japanese? Okay, probably is, after all. The main situation in which long vowels would have been produced, how they evolved, was through the deletion of intervocalic, originally p. So in Old Japanese you had p, that later became f. Then in between vowels, that f became w before a, and just dropped out in the before other vowels. Then eventually the preceding vowel contracted with the following vowel, which was often oo, and I'm saying the rounded oo sound because that would have been more period accurate to older forms of Japanese. By the way, my source for this is Lingo Lizard's video. So we have ow contracting to o, eu, contracting to yo, and you contracting to you. I guess, though, Lingo Lizard's video doesn't have that. O contracting to o, and then oo just becoming a long oo. And the other main source is Chinese words that had an sound at the end. The one rendered ng in romanization. Since this sound doesn't exist in Japanese, it was approximated by a lengthening of the pre-writ, approximated as either e or oo. This resulted in the lengthening of the preceding vowel, or in many cases also changing it to some sort of o. So maybe o is actually one of the most common in Japanese long vowels, but I don't know that for sure.
Is always hard as in go, never as in ginger.
Is that actually
Divide
useful?
the words into syllables.
Is that information about the letter G useful? Because if I remember correctly from my previous time watching this video, none of the phrases that are being taught actually include a G.
And try not to accent any one word. Your I, as in machine, with the capturing of prisoners.
May prove invaluable.
In this picture, we're going to learn 11 Japanese phrases, all having to do with the capturing of prisoners. Now, first, the pronunciation. Pronounce A as in father.
No, I didn't miss anything.
When the vowel O is marked long, you hold the sound twice as long. Say Tokyo, not Tokyo. G is always hard as in go, never as in ginger. Divide the words into syllables and try not to accent any one word or syllable.
Well, there is something called pitch accents, but that is different from what accents typically means in English or Latin.
The first word is surrender. This is the way the Japanese write it using our kind of lettering. This is the way it must be pronounced. Ko-san-seo. Surrender. Now everyone say it with me. Ko-san-seo. A little louder, please. Now let's try it again.
Is there actually anyone else in the room other than him, the person doing the handing him the signs, and the two demonstrators? So this is actually so the Kosanseo, the first O is actually supposed to be long, but it isn't marked as such in this line. I can actually hop on Wiktionary and pull it up. Probably. So I found the original Wiktionary, so this is, and Wiktionary is not giving me any pitch accent information to me. So the word is Kosan, meaning surrender, and that's a noun, is presumably a Sino-Japanese term, one that is derived from Chinese, or at least assembled with Chinese roots, and this is the verb suru, Kosan suru, and seo is the imperative form of suru.
Ko-san-seo. A little louder, please. Now let's try it again. Ko-san-seo.
Ko-san-seo.
Ko-san-seo. That means surrender. I'm going back over these words later to see how many you remember, so keep your wits about you. Surrender, all together. Ko-san-seo.
And here
Now, the
anyone
next
that
word
doesn't.
is uchikata wo yame. That means ceasefire. Now let's all say it together. Uchikata wo yame. Wo yame.
I paused my screen recorder instead of pausing this. So this is the object particle o. Here in the pronunciation guide, it shows that they are at least trying very hard and doing reasonably well, as they acknowledge that there is no wo syllable that is pronounced distinctively. There is no phonemically distinct wo syllable. Should be the same as o, though in some context realization might be different. Now I will look this up on Wiktionary as well. No. So, this word actually does have pitch accents, but giving me two different options. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like it'd be Uchikata, which means military firing of an artillery. Uchikata yame, here yame is the imperative form of this verb yamu, meaning stop. And here on Wiktionary, that's even the example ceasefire, though here it doesn't have the object particle in this video.
That's your platoon leader signal for ceasefire. Associate that in your mind with U, Chi, Ka, Ta, Wo, Ya, Me.
So that time he pronounced it as wool, and I don't understand what the moving his hand up and down is supposed to mean.
The fellow in the back row is asleep. If he doesn't care, that's your platoon leader signal for ceasefire. Associate that in your mind with
that's a platoon legion.
Chi, Ka, Ta, Wo, Ya, Me. The fellow in the back row is asleep. If he doesn't care about getting the Japs to cease fire, this may be the last picture he'll ever see.
Seriously, is there actually anyone else in there?
Travel can make you smell kind of funky, but aluminum-free secret whole-body deodorant gives me 72 hours.
This.
Drop your weapon.
Oh, this is the first time that a phrase has been demonstrated before it is actually being taught to us.
Say it with me. Bu, ki, wo, ste, ro. Say it with me again.
So the vowel U in here is kind of elided, and that happens. In fact, the word buki, meaning weapon, is borrowed from Chinese. Now, steru, meaning to throw away, abandon, desert, to jilt. So it's like commanding them to throw away or ditch his weapons.
Bu. Oh, you can do better than that. Let's hear it. And get it right this time. Bu, ki, wo, ste, ro. Drop your weapons. Next phrase. Teo agero. Hands up. Teo agero. Teo agero. You think you've got that now?
Yeah. Basically, all of these are so far been imperative.
Let me hear you yell it. Put up your hands at the same time. Teo agero.
Oh, so that time he pronounces it as
Next
O,
phrase.
which is
Korosanai yo. We won't
Kurosanayo.
murder you. Korosanai yo.
So this is the first one that is not giving an order to the would-be prisoner, but declaring the captor's intention or lack of intention. So korosanai is the negative form of korosu. Korosu meaning kill. So this declares that the person who, like the soldier or becoming the captor, will not kill the prisoner, which is good, but because it lowers the odds of resistance, or it might. Because if they think they're going to die, they are going to fight for whatever life they have left. And I think that's especially true with the Japanese soldiers and civilians of this period. I think I once heard that there were people who jumped off cliffs into the sea upon hearing news of Americans landing on and occupying their island. But I don't remember where that was.
We won't murder you. That means we won't do any killing if they surrender. Now let's have a little contest. The men on this side yell it loud. Ko ro sa na I yo. Now the men on this side. Ko ro sa na I yo.
Is there anyone else there?
Now we've covered 5 words. That wasn't bad, was it? Practice will give you confidence, and your prisoners will obey orders quickly. For example, here's a way to remember. What's the command to drop your weapons? Not enough of you remembered. Bu ki wo stero. Try it again. Bu.
So maybe this wasn't meant to be seen live. Maybe it was just recorded and then placed on a cassette for the soldiers to see on some sort of television and while they were in barracks or something.
That's better. No wonder it's better. Now try it. Your pronunciation could be improved.
Whose
It's
pronunciation?
bukiwostero.
Is there anyone else there?
Bukiwostero. Hands up. What's the word?
Teohageru.
Not bad, not good. It's teo agero. Teo agero. Practice these words among yourselves. Check and double check each other. Get these Japanese words down pat. It takes time, it takes trouble, but it also takes prisoners. All right. Here's one you like. It means strip. Might come in handy sometime. It takes time, it takes trouble, but it also takes prisoners.
The word take kind of like changes meaning.
Here's one you like. It means strip. Might
What does that "sure is one you like" mean? Is that supposed to be a reference to something? Is there like some sort of stereotype of Marines generally being more gay in comparison to other branches? I don't know.
come in handy sometime. It's hadaka ni nare. Hadaka ni nare. Say it with me.
Why would this be taught in World War II? In World War II training? So this is a word, and this ni, which is a particle that I think just has to come with this verb. If you see this, then this has to come with it. Nare is the imperative of naru, so this means what? Become naked or something? Again, why would you use this in the Second World War?
Hadaka ni nare.
I am not going
Hadaka ni
eh?
nare. Strip.
Here's the screen.
Hadaka ni nare. Strip. Now I'm going to give you 2 words that should be learned together. Detekoi, come out. Kochikoi, come here. Say them with me. De-te-koi. Come out. Ko-chi-koi. Come here. Let's see what happens. Detekoi.
Is that the same person from earlier?
Kochikoi.
So now, like, the instructor is the one
Try
telling
these
the
2
would-be
phrases that
prisoner.
mean come out and come here again. Tell him to come out. De
Koi.
Tell him to come here. Ko.
Koi. Oh, this part, like, tell. Oh, this kind of like this initial guiding phrase or guiding prompt, tell him to come out. It kind of like reminds me of Pimpler.
Next is susume. Forward march. That's easy, isn't it? Su-su-me. Forward march. Susume. Tomare. All right. Tomare, as you have seen, means halt. To-ma-re. Halt. Let's try it again. Su-su-me. Forward march. To-ma-re. Halt. Here's the last word we're going to learn today. It's damare. Shut up. Let's try it. Da-ma-re. Shut up. Again. Da-ma-re.
So, with one exception, pretty much all of these were imperatives.
Damare.
What was the prisoner saying? Or the person playing the role of the prisoner?
Damare. There.
Did that scene actually happen twice in the video, or did it just replay it? Or did the getting an ad and then skipping it rewind me
11
a
words.
bit?
Let's give them a quick once over together. Ko-san seyo. Surrender. Ko-san seyo. Surrender. I know these words. I want you to know them. All together. Ko-san seyo. Surrender.
By the way, this link was not marked up here, and there was no G anywhere.
Uchikata oyame. Ceasefire.
Shikata oyame.
Uchikata oyame. Ceasefire.
Shikata oyame.
Come out. Dete koi. Again. Dete koi.
Dete koi.
Come here. Kochi koi. All together. Kochi koi. We won't murder you. Koro sanai yo. Now let's all say it together. Koro sanai yo.
Rosanayo.
Drop your weapon. Buki wo stero. Now everyone say it with me.
Ukyostero.
Buki wo stero. Hands up. Te o agero. All together. Te o agero. Forward march. Susume. Now let's try it again. Susume.
Susume.
Halt. Tomare.
Tomare.
Again. Tomare.
Tomare.
Strip.
I already said I'm not.
Hadaka ni nare.
I said I'm not repeating
Right.
that one.
Hadaka ni nare. Shut up. Da ma re.
Tamare.
The knowledge of these few Japanese words and phrases may someday save your lives and the lives of others. So study them. Learn them. Learn them well. Remember, words too are weapons.
So that is all for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you at some point in the future. And that point is today, because I also want to make a video about Mandarin vowels right now. So the link is in the description if you want to see the original, and I will end it now.